going on, guys? I just wanted to apologize and tell you guys how sorry that I am for the last 2 weeks. I haven't done Smacktivism, and I am truly sorry. My life has been really hectic. I do really apologize. That being said, let's get to it. Welcome to Smacktivism, guys. I am your lead Smacktivist, Wes, and this show, I recap what happened on the previous episode of Smackdown Live. This one being the November 1st episode of it. And basically, if you follow along with our channel, it's kind of like raw emotion. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I think and a lot about how I feel. So we're going to start off with my favorite part of WWE, or one of my favorite parts of WWE right now, and that's James Ellsworth. People can laugh at the guy. I mean, he's there for comedic relief, but this angle they're using him on, I like it. I hope they keep him around. I like the guy. He seems like a nice guy. It's weird. Like, he's it's so incredible. And I love his 2 Offspring tattoos. The Offspring are one of my favorite bands. All around, I just really like it. It gives me something to watch on SmackDown. The show starts with Ellsworth coming out, and he addresses Ambrose and apologizes for his actions last week, to where he got him disqualified in his match because he gave no chin music to the champ that runs the camp. He wants to apologize to Ambrose. He says he hasn't ate and he hasn't slept hardly at all for the past week because he feels so bad. Of course, Ambrose comes out. He's sporting that, like, I'm super sad that I lost my title beard still, and it's Dean's bad luck, dude. It's a bad, bad look. One of the funniest things that I saw from this segment was Ambrose called Ellsworth. He said he looked like E.T. It's not really nice, and you know what? Also, Ellsworth's got to be working with AJ, right? I mean, that's definitely a thing, right? They're definitely in cahoots. And then a big shocker, AJ interrupts the segment, as always. Gets involved, him and Ambrose go back and forth. Ambrose is still on this, I didn't have to, you broke the rules and low-blowed me. It's like, Dean, let it go, man. I get it. Kicked you in the nuts. You're mad. Get over it. Going on, I'm so done with this Orton. They've literally made Randy Orton, I hate Randy Orton now. They've added Kane to this feud, and they've added Orton to seemingly added him to the Wyatts. You guys know, if you've watched prior episodes, how much I hate this feud, and it's getting worse. I'm just sick of it. I literally cannot even pay attention. I don't want to watch Randy Orton wrestle Kane on SmackDown. I've literally seen that hundreds of times for the past 15 years. Not that long, but almost that long. I don't care. I do not care. The women's tag team match, not a lot of cool spots. They went to a commercial in between the start of it. I mean, not really that big a deal. 50-50 booking happened. That should tell you who's going to win in Scotland next week. Fast forwarding, the Spirit Squad American Alpha squash match that the Spirit Squad got a jobber entrance on. Believe me, we're going to hit on jobber entrances in a second. So, yeah, that Alpha match, American Alpha's super over. They were added to the 400-person Survivor Series tag team 5v5 match. Okay, anyway, like I said, we're going to get to jobber entrances right now. I'm going to go on a small little rant, little gas baggy. You give The Miz a jobber entrance to Miz TV. I came back from commercial, and Miz was in the ring, and the end of his music, and I just about threw my TV remote at my TV. You cannot give the best heel on your roster a jobber entrance to a show that he hosts. Do you understand that? I don't know who writes for SmackDown, whether it's Vince, Kevin, I don't care. You're an idiot. You're a stupid idiot. And then it would have been, I mean, I could have gotten over that, but then he has Daniel Bryan on, and Daniel Bryan screams, and yes, 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 all the way to the flippin' ring as a GM, high-fiving people, still bitter about the fact that he can't wrestle anymore. And the only saving grace in this segment was The Miz insulted him, and I loved it, and Daniel threw a little temper tantrum. He told Daniel to do what he does best and hang out in John Cena's house on Total Bellas. And Daniel Bryan got all mad and threw a chair, and I'm telling you, 100% Daniel Bryan is really mad about this. This is honest feelings. I mean, I get he's upset he can't wrestle anymore. I get that. Dude, you gotta deal with it. Your health is more important. Sorry about that. The Miz tells Daniel Bryan Raw is going to obliterate SmackDown, and he's right. Daniel Bryan's out there, oh, I'll show you, Miz. I'm going to keep you off of the SmackDown team at Survivor Series. You're one of the best guys I have, and I'm not going to put you on. And then he's like, you're not a fighting champion. So Ziggler comes out and has a squash match versus Kurt Hawkins. And guys, I think it's time to face the facts. Kurt Hawkins isn't going to happen. Thanks for hyping that up for weeks only to make it completely worthless. He took a super kick in like 3 seconds. And then Ziggler issued a challenge to Raw. Any Raw superstar that wants to challenge for the Intercontinental title, they can at Survivor Series. So I have a good idea who I think it's going to be. If you guys have an idea, leave it in the comments. Shoot us a tweet over at BNB Universe. You can do whatever you want. I personally think it's going to be Rusev. If you have a different opinion or you want to tell me I'm an idiot, go for it. Going on to this, I'm so done with this Orton Wyatt thing. It happened again. I'm so done with it. I don't care. I don't even pay attention to it. If you're coming to watch Smacktivism for Orton Wyatt review, don't bother. I'm just going to avoid it because I will. There's no redeeming qualities to it. At least with The Miz, he's the redeeming quality. And why are the Headbangers versus the Usos? Like, oh, hey, we need to have the Usos technically earn their way on by bringing back a team that's been on SmackDown Live once in the past. From, like, forever ago. And they got a jobber entrance, which I'm perfectly fine with. Usos won. Heel Usos are being completely being wasted. That's okay. Ambrose versus AJ in the main event. Ambrose, before the show, tells Ellsworth he needs to get out of the building. He says, if you've got 2 hands, you can call an Uber. So he leaves out the building. Same old Ambrose AJ match. High quality because AJ is one of the best and Ambrose is a good worker. Good chemistry with AJ. Ellsworth shows up, is all excited, hitting on the ring for Ambrose. Security's chasing him around. Ellsworth almost cost Ambrose the win, but he distracts AJ enough. He could hit the Dirty Deeds and hit the pinfall to earn a title match. He's the #1 contender, and I'd imagine they're going to get a tables, ladders, and chairs match at TLC for the title. This episode of SmackDown definitely had some stuff that I liked. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like, but it's the same old stuff. You know, I still tune in. The Miz is still hands down my favorite. Yeah, so that's all I've got for you guys on Smacktivism. Once again, I am sorry about the past 2 weeks. I've just had a lot on my plate with life. That isn't going to happen again. I'm going to get these out every week to you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure to check out this week's Raw Motion. Make sure to check out a new episode of Caution Tape. It's a really good one. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Put us a comment down there if you have some thoughts. If you have any ideas for videos, we got some ideas. We're going to try to get some stuff out about kind of just wrestling related, not specific to Raw or SmackDown kind of stuff. We just want to get some stuff like that out, and we'll be getting out a Survivor Series preview of some sort, whether it's in or out or something else. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Twitter at BNB Universe. I think I hear the bell, so it's time to check out of this Smackdown Hotel. We're out of here in 1, 2. Interrupts the match, excuse me. Alright, not even gonna bother. So all in all, I mean, this Raw was okay. I mean, it definitely had some, Raw, wow.